Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Darkest Hour, starring Gary Oldman, Kristen Scott Thomas, Lily James, Stephen Delaney, and Ben Mendelsohn, and directed by Joe Wright. Now, I do remember seeing this in theaters, and I watched it a couple of times again for this review, so let's get into the movie if it's that good of a film. In 1940, on the month of May, Winston Churchill, played by Academy Award nominated, hopefully he wins, actor Gary Oldman, is the new chairman of England after Chamberlain, played by Ronald Pickup from the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel double feature. The reason I say hopefully Gary Oldman will win is for three reasons. The way he plays the character is reason number one. Reason number two is the makeup job, and he's disguised very well. And reason number three, his acting is incredibly amazing as Winston Churchill. Lily James has the telescript and speechwriter named Elizabeth Layton, and I like her in this movie. And after Baby Driver and Cinderella from 3 years ago, I think she's improved from when I first saw her as a princess in Cinderella as an actress. I'm a fan, you know? Kristen Scott Thomas as Churchill's wife, Clemmy, is terrific in this movie and gives an incredible performance. Ben Mendelsohn as King George VI, compared to his character in Rogue One, well, he makes a better performance here than in Rogue One, and I like him a lot more here. I forgot to bring up that this takes place at around World War II, before another movie that came out earlier last year that I reviewed, Dunkirk, which I'll talk about later when it's mentioned. I do like when Churchill decides to make the V with his finger, and he puts his finger like the other way around, and without realizing it means either up your bottom or in American, up your ass. And we don't realize that until later in the movie. And after that sequence, he gets prepared for a speech. And that was a good speech, and we'll get a better one at the end, by the way, folks. Here's something I've got to get straight here. This movie takes place before Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk. Am I right? I think it does for history reasons, but I'm going to leave it at that. After seeing Dunkirk and reviewing it last year for the Christopher Nolan retrospective, and the fact that both movies are nominated for the Best Picture Academy Award of 2018 is marvelous to me. We are seeing things on Dunkirk in this movie in the eyes of Elizabeth, as we see how her brother died in that is land, and she cries about it. It was just super heartbreaking. And the woman's reaction sells it better than if it were a different actress. And kudos to Lily James for showing affection for her brother. Winston inspires everyone to go on the train and get some opinions about if they should surrender to the Germans or not. And everyone on the train, including a little girl, they shall never give up, was a very moving moment on the train and of the movie. We end this movie with a powerful speech, and that should be the scene on how Gary Oldman wins his Best Actor Oscar, because this scene is the best scene of the movie. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 9.1 out of 10. This is an incredible film with incredible performances, and I really, really hope Gary Oldman wins Best Actor at the Oscars. I recommend this movie to history buffs as well as Dunkirk. Just an incredible piece of work. So I would like to thank you guys for joining me, and next week I will be back with Call Me By Your Name. And before I say goodbye, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, watch some more videos, and please leave a positive comment in the bottom. And until next time, and the Oscar goes to...